Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are doing a spring makeup look. I also got a few new things from Ulta that I want to share with you guys. I've been using some of these products for probably about a week already, and I have a lot of good new things to show you that I really like. I have nothing on my face right now, so we are going to do all the steps on camera today. I'm pretty close in having a favorite product in each category, but I have not been able to find a good primer. A primer that I know I can rely on, that I can use all the time, that I know is just gonna make my skin better. I think I finally found my favorite primer of all time, and I'm not joking, guys. This is one of the new products that I got from Ulta. This is the NYX Plump Right Back Plumping Serum and Primer. Looks like this. I'm telling you guys, this is the one. So before I started using this primer, I've used quite a bit of different primers and I just never liked them because either they weren't filling in my pores or they weren't helping my skin. Like I would put foundation on and the foundation would go on kind of like splotchy. And now whenever I use this primer, it makes my skin look so good. And I just couldn't ask for anything more of this primer, to be honest. I would recommend this. This is a 10 out of 10. For sure. Just try it, guys. You guys will not regret it. I guess maybe it's so good because it's also a serum. I don't know, but my foundation these past few days have gone on so good. For my foundation today, I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drops in shade number 3. Now I'm just gonna go over it with my sponge. I'm just gonna cover up this little blemish I have. Now that I got my foundation on, I think I'm gonna go to eyes and then I'm gonna go back to the face. I'm just gonna put a little bit of concealer on the eyes. To get it ready for the eyeshadow. I'm wanting to do a spring eye look today. I cannot believe it's spring already. The times are going by too fast. I'm actually ready for spring and summer, believe it or not. I usually despise spring and summer, but I don't know. I feel like now that I'm getting a little older, I'm just not liking winter so much. So I got this palette last year. It is the Malibu Barbie by ColourPop. And I remember I specifically bought it, well, because I liked Barbie as a kid. But I wanted it because I wanted to do a makeup look for you guys using this. And that's right around the time that I stopped filming. And so I never got to use it on camera. So I thought today I would use it for you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I really wanted to use my ColourPop Fade into Hue palette because I thought, oh, that would have been so perfect for today. But for you guys, I do want to put some different palettes on my channels. I do not know what kind of look I'm gonna do, so I'm just gonna have to wing it again. I've been enjoying doing more colorful looks on this channel, so I think I'm gonna do something a little bit more colorful. I was just gonna use the yellow shade and a glittery shade, but I don't know. I kind of want to experiment again today. So first we are going to go into Let's Go Party. Come on Barbie, let's go party. Every time I use this palette, I'm going to get that song stuck in my head. So I think I'm just going to use this for my transition shade. Remember, it's always best to go in with the transition shade so that way it doesn't look so harsh up here. These are rather pigmented. It's been a long time since I've used this palette, so I forgot how pigmented they are. For the outer corner, I'm going to go into Best Coast. It is a really intense pink. I want to be quite intense with this shade. This palette reminds me of cruising in my Barbie Jeep. I used to love that thing. I remember during the summer days I used to spend all day driving that thing. I remember I used to have a little map in there and everything. The pink is going on really good. I'm not sure what other crazy colors I should use. I kind of want to use a lot of different colors. Next I'm going to go into West Coast and put it on the inner part of my eye. I actually have a really funny story that reminds me of my Barbie Jeep days. I want these colors to be very intense. Intense, but blended. So whenever I was little, my mom got me mad. And I don't even remember. I was so little. I remember like exactly what happened. I just don't remember like why she got me mad. And I had enough of it. So I went to my room and I was just thinking, you know what? I'm gonna take off in my Barbie Jeep. I'm gonna go to my grandma's house in Encino, which is like 18 miles away from where we lived, so obviously there was no way I would have made it. But in my head, I was gonna make it. So yeah, whenever I was in my room, I packed my bag and I got all my stuff together and I ran outside the door, and they were outside, they were already outside sitting on the deck. And I told them that I was leaving and they were all, well, leave, just go on. And so I was like, okay. And so I got my bag, I put it in my Barbie Jeep and I started taking off. And they let me get as far as, well, I don't know how to explain how far I got, but I guess as far as to where they couldn't see me. And they started running after me. I remember I turned around and I saw them running after me and I was like, no! And I tried to like make my Barbie Jeep go faster. I'm gonna go back into Let's Go Party and I'm just gonna blend these two shades up here. And yeah, so they caught me and they made me go back. And then whenever we got back, my mom was all, what did you pack anyways? And she opened my Barney suitcase and all I had packed was one pair of panties. Well, that's all I needed. I was going to my grandma's. I have clothes at my grandma's house. But oh my gosh, whenever she opened the bag and she saw what I had packed, oh, she laughed. And then that made me even more mad. Oh. Funny times, funny times. I will never forget that story. And I had to have been about 6. I think now in the middle I want to put a sparkly eyeshadow instead of matte, because so far this whole look is matte. So I'm going to go into Shine On and put it in the middle. That is a beautiful shade. This might be my favorite shade out of the whole palette. I've used this with the brown, with the tan and brown shades for like a more neutral look, and it looks so good. Just gonna bring it out a little bit more onto the pink. I still have to do my eyebrows. Oh, I hate doing my eyebrows. If I could pick one thing to not have to ever do as far as putting on makeup, it would be my eyebrows. I can't be bothered. I'm gonna try to do my brows on camera, and I'm gonna use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in dark brown. This is a new product that I bought from Ulta. I don't know if you guys know, but there is a sale that Ulta does, and it's called 21 Days of Beauty, I think. And so they do it for a certain amount of days, and every day they put a different variety of new products up for sale, and they're always for 50% off. So it's still going on now. You can go on the website and look, and it'll show you the next few days, like what products are gonna be 50% off for that specific day. And I had never tried this before, and these are kind of expensive, so I took the plunge and I bought this, and I bought something else too. I'll show you guys in a little bit. And if I mess up, I just get a little brush like this and I clean it up. I always like to do the bottom first. I'm telling you guys, I'm so bad at eyebrows. So a while back, I had like perfected doing my eyebrows. I was doing them so good. And when I got COVID, I didn't wear makeup for like probably a month. And ever since then, I have not been able to do my eyebrows good again. I hate it. But anyways, I just like to work my way to the front. And then at the end, whenever I feel like I'm almost done doing my eyebrows, I like to go in again with the spoolie to make it look like it's not as harsh. And that's actually the hard brow. I always do that one first just so that way I can get it over with. As far as my thoughts on this brow product, I don't know, I really don't feel like it's that much better than my NYX one that I always use. And my NYX one is only, I want to say it only costs like $11.99 or something like that. I can never get these damn eyebrows even. Okay, that's as good as it's gonna get for me with the eyebrows. So now that the eyeshadow is done, I'm gonna go back to the face and I'm gonna do the rest of the base. I've really been liking using cream contour and cream blush. And today I'm gonna be using the cream Cheeks Out bronzer in Butta Biscuit. And now that it's springtime, it's time for us to bring out all our cream face products. putting the cream on first, it's gonna help your makeup stay a lot longer during the summertime whenever it's super hot and your makeup's just like melting off. This is gonna help it stay on. My face is already dying for powder. I can already see it getting oily. The product I'm gonna use next is NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. This is another new product I got. This one is in the shade Light. I do like this concealer a lot, and it has a pump on it, which is super easy and not as messy as the other ones. Whenever I was looking at the shades online, they didn't have a Fair in stock, so I went with Light. And then whenever I got it in the mail, I was like, I saw the color and I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be too dark. But it is not too dark. It is like the perfect shade for me. I'm also, with the concealer, I'm gonna clean up the edges on the eyeshadow. This concealer is so good. It is my favorite concealer as of right now. It's been my favorite concealer ever since I started using it. I was really stuck on the e.l.f. Camo Creamy Concealer, but this one, something about it, I don't know. It is good. You guys will like it. So now that I have all that distributed, I'm just gonna pat it in with my sponge. I have a really hard time with concealers. So if I like a concealer, you know it's good, because a lot of concealers are really dry on me. I'm gonna make the contour a little darker. Now that I have that concealer on. And for the last cream product, I'm gonna use this blush by Rare Beauty, and it is in the shade Adore. It's a little mini. I got it last year for my birthday. It was a free gift, and it is good. I would imagine this is gonna last me quite a bit because you barely have to put any. I couldn't imagine how long the full size would last. So I'm just gonna dot it. I'm just gonna put 2 dots. This is very pigmented, so be careful if you use this. My battery died, but I am back. I didn't blend my blush in because I wanted you guys to see how it blends out. See how pigmented that is? And that's just 2 drops. 2 little dots. This is such a pretty color. And it goes on so nice. It really makes me want to get other colors, but I wonder if they sell the minis. And if you ever feel like whenever you're using cream blush, it is too pigmented, all you gotta do is go back with your little sponge and blend it in. And it blends in like a dream. I like the way that looks. Now I'm gonna go in and powder all of this so it doesn't look so oily. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury powder in Fair. This is the mini as well. I really like my minis. Something about me that you guys will learn is I love to get like everything on sale. So if something is expensive and I really want it, more than likely I'm gonna get a mini, or I'm gonna wait until it's on sale. And that's with like everything, clothes, makeup, just all the good stuff. I love a good sale. Before I powder my face, I just want to make sure that that concealer is blended and it didn't crease. Now I'm just going to go in with that powder. To help with the oiliness. And mainly just go in the T-zone, because that's where I get oily the fastest. I'm not going to put a powder blush on top of the blush, but I am going to put a powder bronzer over the cream bronzer. And this is Stalk'r in Shady Biz. It's by Fenty as well. I'm just going to go over the cream contour. Your girl has been healthy and I already see a huge difference in my face. So now that I'm done with the face, I'm going to go back to the eyes and do the under eye. I'm going to put Let's Go Party in the middle. I think I'm just going to do the same thing that I did on the top, except no sparkle. Couldn't decide, but yeah, I'm just going to go in with the pink on the outer. And just connect it. I'm just going back into Best Coast and intensifying that a little bit. I'm gonna go into Cali Girl and put that underneath the brow bone to give it a highlight. Holy crap, that is pigmented. Oh my gosh. Well, she go be highlighted. By the way, I do link all the products that I use underneath in the description bar, and I put a link. So if you guys ever are wanting to like get a product that I use or see how much a product is, all you gotta go is go to the description right below the video and you can press the link. And even though I got this palette last year, I checked online because usually they don't keep their palettes around for that long. But this is still available, the Barbie Malibu palette. So, I actually like it. I think this palette is worth it. I think I saw it online on ColourPop.com and they're selling it for only $15 right now. So, I got these a while back too and I haven't even used them. They're called the BFF Cream Gel Liner Kits. I kind of wanted to use one today. Maybe I can use the white. That's pretty Barbie-ish. Doesn't Barbie wear white eyeliner? I feel like she does, or something. Let's see if I even like this. Hopefully it doesn't mess up the look. I may have to blend it a little. I need to put mascara on. I'm going to curl my lashes with my curler. I'm not going to put falsies on today. I'm just going to put a crap load of mascara on. I'm going to go in with my trusty Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara. I'm kind of running out of this. So hopefully I have enough to make them look the way I want. I do not want to mess up the eyeshadow. Okay, that's one coat. I'm just gonna let that dry for now. Go to the other side. Luckily, I do have pretty long eyelashes, so I usually don't have to put that much mascara. I just feel like mascara really ties in the look. I'm gonna get another coat. And lift these babies up. I guess the last thing would be the lip. I didn't even pick a lip out. Oh, this is the other thing that I got, the little blush that I used just a while ago. This is the other thing that I actually got with it for free. It was a little bundle. So I think I'll actually use this. It's a Rare Beauty. I forgot what they're called. I don't know, but this is in the shade Confident. It looks like that. I don't know if I want to use this. It's a little darker. These are really comfortable on the lips. You know what? I don't think this is the one. I just don't think it goes with the eyeshadow. It's too purpley. It's been a while since I've used this. I think this is kind of more of what I'm looking for. This is Dose of Colors and it's in the color Flirty. Let's see. Yes. I've actually had this for a while. I'm surprised it's not all dry. I'm trying to decide if I want a lip gloss or not. Maybe I'll just put a little bit of lip gloss in the middle. This is by Fenty Beauty. It is a gloss bomb in the shade Fussy. So this is another thing that I got from Ulta. It's called the Max Prep and Prime Fix Plus. People have been using this on YouTube for a long time, since I started watching YouTube I think I started watching YouTube like 10 years ago. And this has been big ever since. And I've never used it. It's kind of expensive. It's like, I want to say it's $30 something for this. And this was another product that was on the 21 Days of Beauty for Ulta, and so I picked it up at 50% off, and I still just don't think that it's worth it. I don't think it's worth the $30 something. Am I gonna use it? Yes. Am I happy I got it for 50% off? Yes. It's just I've used other setting sprays and I just feel like it does the same thing as that. I kept the bottle, but here's Milani Make It Last Original 16 wear, and you could get this at the drugstore for 1/3 of the price for that. I think this one's about, I want to say I paid $8 and I finished it. This is actually the second bottle that I've used and finished up. So this one's just as good as that one, if not better. I feel like this one does help your makeup last longer, so I would recommend this one if you're looking for a good setting spray. So that is it for my spring makeup look. I hope you all liked it. I had so much fun doing this, just relaxing and playing with old and new products. If there's anything from this video that I use that I highly recommend, it is the primer and the serum. I have officially added these to my Holy Grail products, and these are Vixie approved for sure. As far as old products, I really like these blushes. I'm not sure if you could get them in mini sized, but if you can, I would definitely get these. I also would recommend this Barbie Malibu palette. This palette is so good. It's so good for summertime and springtime. And if you're a 90s baby like me, you're definitely gonna like this. I think that is all for this makeup tutorial. I hope you all had a good time hanging out with me. I had so much fun creating this eyeshadow look. Thank you all so much for all the love on my last video, which was my hair tutorial. I got a lot of views and good feedback on that video, and I super appreciate it. Don't forget to like this video, and don't forget to comment below here on YouTube right underneath the video. It really helps me out a lot. It helps my channel grow, and it helps my videos get noticed by other people. So I would really appreciate it if you could do that for me. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!